Hello, welcome to another edition of Quarantine Kitchen. My name is Jenna McCarthy. I am a nutrition educator for Mono in Alpine County. And today we are making a kid-friendly snack or meal, depending on how big of a portion you're doing. We are doing a banana nut roll-up. So sort of like pig in a blanket, but with fruit, okay? So what you're going to need to get started, and this recipe is just set to serve one, so obviously multiply as needed. You're going to want 1 whole wheat tortilla or 2 corn tortillas is about the same nutritionally. 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter, crunchy, creamy, your choice. I'm going to use crunchy because I like the texture. Okay. 1 teaspoon honey, which is optional, and you don't want to give that to a kid who is less than 1. For me, the banana and the peanut butter is going to be sweet enough, so I don't think I need any extra sweet. So I'm going to leave out the honey, but you feel free to put some on. Okay, and then 1 medium banana, obviously peeled. Mine's a little bigger, so that's going to work well. I'm doing 2 corn tortillas for you. So the first thing you want to do is warm up your tortilla. So this one I just microwaved in the microwave, obviously. I just microwaved it for about 15 to 20 seconds. The other one I have on my stove. Yes, this is what I want, okay? The recipe suggests microwaving. It's just to get your tortilla malleable. So this one's a little less malleable, but I like mine a little toasted. So I just did a couple minutes on each side. Obviously, you do it to the darkness that you want. I think it just gives it a richer flavor, so I wanted to try both ways, and I'll let you know what I think, okay? So warm up your tortilla, however you decide, okay? Then we're going to spread our peanut butter evenly, and I'm not measuring, I'm just guesstimating here, okay? If we're doing a 1.5 tablespoons total, right? This is where you gotta watch your portion control, especially as a snack, right? You don't want to fill up all your calories on peanut butter. So don't overdo it. If you need to measure, measure. I just measure enough that I have a good idea of what 1.5 tablespoons looks like total. And this is a good one. If you could do this as a snack, and depending on how many kids or how many adults you need to feed for a snack, cut it up into little bite-sized pieces. Or if you're doing it as a breakfast, it's probably a good portion, okay? That's me licking my fingers because I'm in my own kitchen and I can't, okay? If you're using honey, now you just want to drizzle that evenly over the tortilla, okay? And I know some of you are like, ooh, get that peanut butter all the way to the end. Kind of ran out. I'll do better next time. Okay, and then we're going to lay the banana across the tortilla. So if you are using a bigger tortilla, you probably want to do it like a burrito, just starting at the bottom and rolling it up. Okay, I'm going to try to cut these in half. The corn are smaller. They're going to be little guys. Okay, I broke my banana when I was peeling it. Okay, and then we're just going to roll it up. So I will say it's a lot easier to roll the one that's just been microwaved because it's not as crunchy like this one that I put on the stovetop, okay? Now we're going to cut in half so it's more manageable. This one's also probably going to be harder to cut, so you can enjoy watching me struggle with that. Yeah, that one's a lot easier. Okay. And we can enjoy. So let's see taste difference. I'm going to let you know which one I prefer. This is fine. This is easier to manage, but I really like the texture of when I do the tortilla when I just put it on the stovetop a little bit. So let's see. Yep. That one's the ticket. Sorry, I'm checking my stove because I can still smell where I had it on the stovetop. I wanted to make sure my burner wasn't still on. Yeah, this one just gives more texture to it. a richer flavor. So even though it's a little bit harder to manage, I would still recommend doing it that way. Like I said, this makes a great snack. Obviously, make as much as you need to fill everyone who's eating the snack. But also, this is a really balanced breakfast. So one thing I talk with my students about is the 3 out of 5 model. So do we have a fruit or vegetable? Yes, we have a banana. Check. Do we have a grain? Yes, we have either the whole wheat tortilla, corn tortilla. Check. And then do we have a protein or a dairy? Yes, we have peanut butter. So I would love to see what you guys come up with, variations of this. I think it would be great, honestly, with strawberries. I don't know why I've been having these weird peanut butter berry cravings recently. That sounds good to me. Or you could switch up, maybe instead of peanut butter, you do some yogurt and then with some berries too, sort of like a crepe, but healthier. So try this out, try some variations. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time on Quarantine Kitchen.